Salutations everyone, this is Razor13 here, giving you Modern Warfare 3 thoughts and analysis video on the sniper rifles in the Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. Everyone's really jazzed about these guys because, quick scoping is back with Modern Warfare 3 and the quick draw perk, and everyone wants to know what the snipers are going to be, what's bolt action, what's coming back, what's not coming back, what's going to be the best sniper for their 360 YY ladder stall, no scope cross map montage clips. So let's get right on into it. The first sniper rifle that you start off with in game is the Barrett 50 cal, most powerful sniper rifle there is. The 50 caliber Barrett shoots incredibly high velocity rounds, and that actually in real life, you don't hear this round until after you fire it. So you fire it, and you really don't hear the round until a few seconds later because it fires faster than the speed of sound. So that just goes to show how powerful this gun is, and it has in the statistics really can throw me off here in the sniper rifles. I'm just befuddled about the statistics here. First of all, you can see the damage on the Barrett 50 cal is quite low when you see it compared to all the others. But if you know anything about sniper rifles in any Call of Duty series, is that all sniper rifles have the exact same base damage. They all have the same base damage, no matter what the statistics say. They all have the same exact base damage. The only thing that is different are the damage multipliers, and that's the damage multipliers to different parts of the body, be that head, neck, shoulder, arms, elbows, whatever. Those are the only things that differ when it comes to damage in the sniper rifles. And here at the Barrett 50 cal, they have it as a pretty low damage sniper rifle with it's semi-automatic, so it has a higher rate of fire, and it's a sniper rifle, so it's going to be accurate, only as accurate as you are. So we've seen the Barrett quite a lot in the Call of Duty XP, and you one-shot people. It looks exactly like it did in Modern Warfare 2 when it comes to getting those one-shot kills. So I wouldn't pay attention to this low damage whatsoever, because all snipers have the exact same damage, and this Barrett 50 cal will one-shot and quickscope just as well as it did in Modern Warfare 2. And so it'll be nice to see this as the first weapon that we get to use. And so we'll go on to the second sniper rifle. This is the L118A bolt action sniper rifle. You might be seeing this and saying, hey, that looks a lot like the L96. Well, it is the L96. It's just a different variant of the L96 that we used in Black Ops. So that's why. As you can see, a bolt action, so it has a low rate of fire than the semi-automatics, high damage, everything else, self-explanatory. So this will be the first bolt action that you get in the game, so this is probably going to be the most popular because everyone loves the bolt actions for one reason or another. They think that they're more accurate with it, or they just like this nostalgic feel of the bolt action that you can't fire rounds at a very high rate. So for whatever reason, everyone loves the bolt actions, and especially the intervention in Modern Warfare 2 was by far the most popular gun in that game. So a lot of people will be going to this weapon as soon as they can because it's their first bolt action, and it's going to be a good gun. So that's going to be very, very nice. The third sniper rifle that you unlock is the Dragunov, semi-automatic, Russian sniper rifle that we've all known from Black Ops and COD 4. It shows this as a higher damage to the Barrett 50 cal, so that's just another piece of evidence to tell you that the stats mean absolutely nothing. And so I think we can expect the Dragunov to behave just like it did in its past two incarnations in COD 4 and in Black Ops. It's going to be it's going to have a lower amount of high damage multipliers to the body. So it's not going to be as useful in core, but when it comes to hardcore, I expect the Dragunov to be more useful because we can expect it to have a lower recoil than most of the other semi-automatics, and it's going to be able to one-shot in hardcore very easily. So that's might be you're gonna see its main instance, or it could be really good in core. I don't really know. It could have like zero recoil and have decent damage modifiers and might be comparable to the Barrett 50 cal. So honestly, who knows? But I think we can expect the Dragunov to be as it has always been in Call of Duty games. So next up we have the AS-50, the second 50 caliber sniper rifle that we have in game. It is a semi-automatic, and what you might be seeing here is, at least when that shows up in the statistics, the fire rate. The fire rate is the same as a bolt-action sniper rifle in the L118A, and it being a semi-automatic, that doesn't really make sense. It should fire just as fast as the Dragunov and the Barrett 50 cal. And if you know anything about the AS-50, developed in Britain, it's a very nice sniper rifle. It makes no sense whatsoever when it comes down to statistics, because the AS-50 actually fires faster than the Barrett 50 cal. You can it has lower recoil, and it allows you to fire at a much faster rate than any other 50 caliber sniper rifle weapon out there in the world. You might have seen it on an episode of Future Weapons, actually. And it makes no sense why the fire rate on the statistics is like this. I've said before that statistics mean nothing, but usually with the fire rate, it can give you a general idea of what it's going to be, but it being a semi-automatic, you would expect the fire rate to be close to the Dragunov and the Barrett 50 cal as opposed to close to the bolt action. And so this makes absolutely no sense. High damage, good range, accuracy, mobility, all that exactly the same as all the other sniper rifles, pretty much. But the fire rate makes absolutely no sense. So the AS-50, it'll be very interesting to see how this plays in the game. Whether it has higher multiplier damage modifiers than the Barrett 50 cal, but it makes up for that balancing issue-wise with a slower fire rate. But realistically, that makes no sense, because the AS-50 should have the fastest fire rate out of any of the weapons, and it should also have a lower recoil than Barrett 50 cal. But they might make it very similar just to balance it out, because they don't want to make it too realistic. And next up, we have the RS-ASS sniper rifle, also semi-automatic. Very cool looking gun here. It looks a lot like an assault rifle with a bipod and a sniper scope here, and as you can see, it also has a quite the low fire rate that it shows here in the statistics, which shows it as the same as the AS-50 and the L118A, and it's not similar to the Barrett or the Dragunov, which once again makes absolutely no sense. But this is a Remington sniper rifle. If you know your snipers, it shows it as a high damage. This could be more similar to the Dragunov than the Barrett 50 cal in game. This is just speculation on my part, because the M21 EBR in Modern Warfare 2 was kind of like the WA2000, but you could fire it faster, had lower recoil and lower damage multipliers. But who knows? This RS-ASS could be extremely similar to one sniper rifle or another, or it could be completely different, which would be very interesting. But unlocked at level 44, so it's going to be a while until we get to experience that. And last but not least, we have the MSR sniper rifle. This is also a Remington rifle. It is a bolt action, and many people have had this likened to the intervention from Modern Warfare 2, because aesthetically it looks very similar, especially with the butt folding stock in the back. It looks a lot like the intervention did, but this is not the intervention. It's not even called the intervention. It's a different gun entirely, but it is a bolt action and it looks like the intervention, so I think you can expect this to be the most popular sniper rifle, provided that it's at least a pretty good one, and it's similar, if not better, than the L118A, which is also the other bolt-action sniper rifle. Unfortunately for many, this is the last sniper you unlock at level 66. So, and once again, fire rate makes absolutely no sense. A bolt-action sniper rifle should not be able to fire as fast as a semi-automatic. So, once again, we have extreme amounts of severe inconsistencies when it comes to the fire rate. And I know we can't trust the stats, but it showing this makes no sense whatsoever. But who knows, the MSR might be able to fire a lot faster than the L118A, and it might make this the better sniper rifle in absolutely any instance. But I think we can expect the MSR to be quite popular, regardless of its fire rate, because it's a bolt action, because it looks like the Intervection, and it might behave similarly. So I think you can expect this to be a very good sniper rifle, regardless of the stats in game. And so that's just my rundown of the sniper rifle, guys. Once again, stats make absolutely no sense and completely befuddle me. But I'm glad to see these new sniper rifles in game. Barrett 50 cal is going to be my weapon of choice, at least until I get to experience the newer ones. And get your quips coat on, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave your comments below on anything that I mentioned here, and I will see you guys later.